battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Welcome, fellow travelers. We're there and back again with some more Dawnless Days Total War. Starting off on a brand new campaign, this time as the Woodland Realm. So I would say this is, it's technically our fourth campaign, but it's our third one that we have, well, this will be our third one that we're going to successfully finish, I want to say. We originally started off playing as Dale. This was the first campaign that we properly finished. This was only on hard difficulty. Moved on to the dwarves. I think I enjoyed playing Erebor even more because it was even easier making money with Erebor, and they also had far better heavy infantry. So I think militarily I was a much bigger fan of Erebor than I was with Dale. And now we're moving on to the elves. They only have just one elven faction for now that's playable. Hoping in the near future they'll add Lothlorien to that roster. Maybe at some point we'll get the High Elves added as well, because you can play as the High Elves in custom battles, multiplayer, but not in the campaign yet. Heck, they're not even on the campaign in general, so only the Woodland Realm is a playable Elven faction. Now, I still don't think I'm truly ready for Legendary. I kind of just want to keep going with very hard, because once you start pushing onto Legendary, you get no state battles whatsoever, so whatever you lose, you lose. And no backtracking at all either. But I am determined to try to keep the campaign moving as much as I can. I don't want to keep going back, you know, a couple turns if I screw up. This time I'm just going to kind of own up to my mistakes and just take it however I can. But the saved battles, for sure, I want to preserve that. Because I'd hate to have to, you know, screw up a battle because of one bad mistake, and at least give me an opportunity to kind of make up for it. Makes the campaign obviously more enjoyable, plus the Mirkwood Elves are more difficult to play in this campaign. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Get a little bit of a cinematic intro.
Beneath the boughs of Greenwood the Great lie the Elvenking's halls, center of the Woodland Realm. Our people, the Sundar, are ancient as the trees themselves, but as the Third Age wanes, the light of the Eldar slowly fades. Mirroring our own fortunes, the forest's health has dwindled. Mirkwood they call our home now, and aptly so. A shadow festers within its heart, a sickness that chokes the light and gives birth to creatures of darkness. While orcs and other vile creatures issue forth from Dol Guldur, we have become an island amongst foes. For westward lie the goblin-infested misty mountains, and to the north, Mount Gundabad. Meanwhile, the divided Easterling clans grow bolder too, and may even dare to raid within our forest, as Dale cannot protect all its borders. Yet we stand not alone. Our kin in Lothlorien, the Galadrim, share our burden and our watch. To the west, the scattered folk of the Anduin Vale will not fall without a fight, and the valiant men of Dale and the steadfast dwarves of Erebor still defend their heartlands. As our people diminish and depart into the west, our numbers are few and our strength is slow to replenish. But the marksmanship and blade work of a single elven warrior cannot be matched by dozens of orcs. No. Before the age of elves comes to an end, we will cleanse our forest tree by tree until its true health is restored and Erin Lasgalen stands anew.
Voice work is marvelous. Did a great job with that. Alright, Greenwood the Great, home of the Woodland Realms, has been corrupted. A goblin faction known as Dol Guldur claims the forest both in its new name, Mirkwood, and the rot that seeps within it. So long as Dol Guldur exists, the realms will receive penalties to control and growth within forest settlements, okay? Elvish influence over Middle-earth is dwindling. Recruitment for units is very expensive in upkeep and costs. Supplemental forces from Lothlorien are available at the start of the campaign. The forest will cleanse upon the destruction of Dol Guldur. Forest health will increase, granting bonuses to control and settlement growth. An expanded roster of elves will be available also once Dol Guldur has been destroyed. So, pretty clear that Dol Guldur needs to be priority number 1. And let's see here. Alright, so the objectives are reach this level of dominance 10. Is that all there is for objectives? Victory objectives, here we go. Alright, so victory objectives. The short victory is control of 4 provinces, including the following: Sylvan Dwellings, Central Woodlands, Southern Woodlands. Okay, seems pretty easy. At least 50% of the following regions across all provinces, Wood Elf realms. We already achieved that. So the short victory is, it's even fewer requirements than Erebor. And then the long victory, control 8 provinces. Okay, and maintain at least 80% of the following regions. Alright then. So it really is just a territory thing, because with the dwarves, you actually had to not only dominate specific provinces, but you also had to build a bunch of treasure hoards, and then also have an insane amount of wealth with its own limits for short victory, and then you have to have like 1,000,000 talents to achieve long victory. And then again, domination victory is level 10. Pretty easy to get there once pretty much all your enemies have been destroyed, so not difficult to get that. First things first, let's get the tech tree going. I've been watching some tips online. A really good player who's already played this campaign, he recommends going towards Advanced Phytology. I think that's how you pronounce it, Advanced Phytology. He emphasizes that growth is key to this campaign in the early turns, so we really need to focus on building. Let's see here. We'll get a city center going. I think we'll do old growth forest. Yeah, we'll do that. And then this over here, herb collector. We'll do herb collector. There we go. And then let's take a look at the... Yes, at our offices here. I think Romdir... Yeah, we'll do this. Because we want to get these guys up in status if we can. Alright, there we go. And then as for governors, I think you want to put Thranduil here as governor. There we go. And then we have to enforce an edict, so food could be better. I think I might go with more control for now. Let me think about this one.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
Yeah, because order is going to be a bit iffy, but I feel like it could... Let me see here. Food is important too, because food is a bit low. I think I'm going to push for food for a little while longer, until we can get some infrastructure in place.
Elves.
And then... let's get you moving over here.
We go.
Because there's a good chance the goblins are going to be hitting this area by next turn.
We must bring justice to the enemy.
Can't really get any mercenaries here, but we'll go ahead and start getting some archers moving. Alright, diplomacy. Let's not forget about this. The Anduin Vale is more or less... they're friendly with us. I think I can get trade going with these guys. Good, good. And then, how about Dale? It'd be great if we can get trade going with Dale. Perfect. And then the Anduin Vale, how about this too? Perfect. All right. So everybody accepted it. That's good. Not too bad. I think I'll go ahead and, let me see. Is that all I wanted to do this turn? I think so. Let's end that turn then. A wine merchant from Dale requested an audience. He claims that he knows where the mysterious and nomadic Avari elves have settled this season, and that he is in contact with them. He thought this might interest us and offers to deliver correspondence during his next trip to Dorwinion. Should we accept this offer? Send a letter. Let's do it. Negative 15. Yeah, we'll decree. Okay, that's good.
I will guard our people.
Alright. I think we'll stick around here until some of this infrastructure is done.
We must bring justice to the
I'm gonna get you guys moving down here too. Why not? Okay. And once some of this is in place, it should help us out a bit.
I will guard our people.
Let's take a look at some of these archers. So these are tier 2 light bows, range of 200. I really don't expect anything less than that. 200 for range. Weapon damage is 25. Okay, so the tier 2 archers, not much of a difference except armor is way better. Okay, these guys have next to no armor. Morale slightly higher, and their stats in close combat are a little bit better too. And then we've got our shock infantry here too. Okay. Kind of curious about what we should do next. No, I will not do that. Scouring. 5 more forest regions have been wrestled from the grip of Mirkwood's Chateau. Okay. Actually, I might want to learn more about... Oh, okay. Can we promote somebody to a higher office? Is it time yet? No, I guess not.
I will guard our people.
I think what I'd like to do is get the spy moving over here. They look like they're building up a massive army. So what we really need to do is score a really big win against Dol Guldur. They've got a pretty sizable garrison here, but these are all tier 1 troops. 250 each. Those are some big numbers stacked up against us. Yeah, it won't be easy. Then they got some... Oh, these are only tier 1 as well. Tier 2 heavy axe infantry. These guys might be a bit of a threat. Nothing for these guys. Mirkwood trackers. Okay.
I will guard our people. Elves.
Alright, how is construction looking? That'll be done by next turn. Definitely need to focus on more food. That needs to be the priority. I think it makes sense to do a vegetable garden, right? I mean, that just brings in way more wealth. And then this, the Elven Food Maker, 12 to agricultural bonuses. That's good. Plus 12% from income. It's a little bit cheaper, too. Actually, no, it's the same price. Okay. I like the sound of this one more. Yeah, let's do that one next.
I will guard our
And then... take a look at these stats. I mean, I know these tier 1 are not going to have very impressive stats. Armor's at 20. Yeah, the armor is abysmal with these guys. They have decent defense, but again, I know these guys will not do so hot in close combat. Might just have to wait until these guys until these guys start attacking us.
We must bring justice.
Then once they start heading in this direction,
I will guard our people.
we should be able to recruit a few more troops. Also, there's a lot of emphasis on, oh, okay. Non-aggression pads? Let's do that. There's a lot of emphasis on fighting the battles manually as the elves instead of auto-resolve, because your replenishment is going to be pretty slow with these guys. Yeah, they got a pretty big army. Legolas is going to have to recruit more troops. We'll have to be ready for this onslaught coming our way. Problem is, we don't have any cavalry. We have a lot of archers, just not a lot of cavalry. And I'll have to make use of whatever spear infantry I can get. Yeah, here they come. Okay, the merchant returned bearing a scroll written in the language of the Avari. To our surprise, he was telling the truth. Their scroll was sealed and not tampered with, and the man appears a trustworthy courier, for it is unlikely he can read the script. In their letter, the Avari greet us warmly and express interest in reconnecting our two cultures in safer times. Troublingly, they inquired about the well-being of the Greenwood. Had the merchant overheard something and spread rumors, or is the corruption so bad that outsiders have been able to tell the forest is dying? How should we respond? Yeah. Might be best not to tell them the state of the Greenwood. Things are fine. Come on over. Alright, I'm pretty confident they're still going to hit us next turn. If they do that, then... Let me see. We'll have this garrison to back us up too. We'll need it in order to fight these guys.
I will guard our people.
I think I'm just going to hold up in here for now. Let's see if these guys will attack us or not.
I will guard our people.
Alright, and how is our infrastructure? Let's start emphasizing... Well, let's hold off then. Let's hold off. Thranduil. Okay. Anything that'll... This sounds pretty good. Elven Counselors. I don't really need these stats at the moment. Though less corruption does sound like it would be a good idea overall. I think I'll go with that one. Need to fight corruption however we can. Yes, they are attacking us. Marvelous. Let's save this one here. Let's have a big fancy battle. We are outnumbered more than 2 to 1, so these are some pretty... Actually, no, not more than 2 to 1. We still have 675 reinforcing us. We'll have about like 2200 to help us out. No, like 2100 essentially. Against nearly 4000. Alright. This could get pretty ugly. Fortunately, we can stand behind walls, so it may not be that bad. Let's see just how well Elven archers can do in these circumstances. Barricades remaining. Okay, so it's important that they don't get up here. That's what we really need to emphasize. I think it just makes sense that we put a bunch of archers up here to help out. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. We can defend this point. And there's really no other way they can... I mean, they'll be attacking from that side, so they'll obviously be crashing through here. More than likely, they'll definitely try to crash through here and then try to go up this side of the hill too. But I don't think there's any other ways they can get around us unless they hit us from behind, which won't happen. And then I don't even think they can get around here physically. So this barricade is in a perfect spot. I think we should just put a bunch of troops here. Because while they're trying to get through that barricade, it's going to take them time to break through. And then our archers can just lay waste and get a bunch of kills here before they break through. And these guys can do shield wall. Okay. I know their armor's not going to be great, but
My arrows will fly true.
I think we can still make this work. Oh, wow. Yeah, Legolas's bodyguard looks pretty fancy. Very nice. I can tell they took some inspiration from Del Toro's illustration of elves. They seem to bear that resemblance, like especially in the adornments up here, cloaks, the hoods. Very similar to Del Toro's interpretations. Okay, and we'll have to get some troops over here too. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Let's do that.
We must not waver.
I might just put you guys up here. There we go. Still got a bunch of archers left. I don't think I have any skirmishers, but I do have some shock troops here that I can throw in last second. Yeah, I think we should be fine here.
Weapons ready, elves. Keep your wits sharp.
Perfect. And then these guys... Are you in shield wall? Yeah, you were in shield wall. That's good.
Ready, elves.
Keep the archers back there. Where are these guys? Okay, up there. We still have a ton of troops left. That's good.
My arrows will fly true.
I think I'm just going to try to put you guys over here if I can. Who else do we still have up here?
Keep your wits sharp.
Oh, we still got plenty of spears, so I'm going to try to put you guys... Like, one's going to be over here. Oh, and we can fall back. Well, we can only activate one, I believe. It just makes sense to put one here. It really does. I'll put one here, and then we'll have you fall back quickly. And then I'm going to put one right here. It's important that we have at least a couple of reserve units just in case.
Find your courage. Keep your wits sharp.
All right. Let's try to put you guys in some order here. And then all of you archers are going to be part of the same group. Okay, so... Who did I put here?
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
I think that's about everybody I'm going to position.
This is the last stand, men.
This looks more like a
Is at stake today.
village from Dale.
Will we still own these streets, our homes, or will we all be in the arms of the gods? Fight like boars and defend your city.
We must not waver.
Let's get you a little bit closer. This should be a very ideal defensive position, because if they try hitting us up here, they got to go uphill, they got to deal with all of our archers here, so I'm pretty confident that we can make a big mess of these guys. We might even be able to inflict hundreds and hundreds of losses right here as they're trying to break through. Light warhounds. Alright, at least they're not wargs. Now, the archers I'm a little worried about, because I don't want the archers picking us off. Legolas, let's have you hit the heavy infantry. Picking some guys off, that's good. Also, where are we on graphics here? Oh, this is extreme. No, let's do... You know, let's do quality. Just a tiny step up. Still gonna improve performance massively. Okay, archers, need you to start hitting in this light bow.
The tower is nothing but ash now.
We must not waver.
Our troops are being ambushed. The barricade! The enemy is attacking the barricade!
Alright, hit these bow wargs over here. Kind of look like rats, don't they? Yep, they're breaking through. They'll be breaking through soon, boys. Yeah, we're piling the kills up there, that's good. Let's just see if we can do any better.
My arrows will fly true.
Oh wow, we're already using up a lot of arrows right now.
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
They are trying to take out our general! Defend him!
Alright, now we need you guys to start hitting these guys from behind. That would be a good idea. Yep, now they're exposing their flanks. This is a perfect opportunity to hit them where it hurts.
Ready yourselves.
Alright, alright, we're inflicting a lot of casualties. That's good.
Ready arrows.
Alright, I want you to start hitting these troops here. We really need to start hitting them from behind with the archers, because this is where we're going to get the massive kills. Oh boy, they're hitting us hard. Come on, hit these wargs. I need you guys to focus on hitting these archers. It's starting to turn more in our favor, you know. We're not doing too bad. In fact, we've already inflicted well over 1,000 casualties. And we're still holding.
Elven warriors.
Alright. I'm going to start getting you guys ready to move here soon. They're peltering. Oh, actually. Yeah, let's do that. Who's fighting? I think we're doing okay up here. Yeah, you guys are doing okay. You're doing great. Keep it up. Nope, the archers. I don't know why you did that. Nope. We're really going to have to focus on getting bonuses to increase our ammo, because archery is where the elves are really going to be at home. Yeah, it's turning in our favor. Yeah, it's definitely turning in our favor. They have lost around 1,500 orcs right now. We've only lost about, at best, 200.
The enemy refuses to admit defeat! Their unit has rallied!
Barrage! Oh, crap. My archers are getting hurt over here. Let's get you back. Let's get you back. In fact, I'm gonna get my shock infantry over here. We're gonna start pummeling these guys here soon. I'm gonna have you guys start focusing on new targets.
We must not waver.
Where's Legolas?
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
Everybody. Barrage. Oh, we still got these guys here. Let's get you over here. You got plenty of ammo. Alright. I think we better start pushing down this hill. Where's my shock infantry? Yeah, you guys need to follow them. We can start hitting them hard now. Okay, our spears are starting to fall apart there. They're beginning to break through. How have we not hit these guys? Where's the shock infantry? There you go. Good work there. Okay. Keep fighting. Keep fighting, lads. We're doing well here. I need these guys to start hitting some new targets. I need you over here and hit these wargs badly. Shoot, who's fleeing? Yikes, that's not good. Okay, they're starting to break through up there. Yep, we got them running. Perfect. Eat those guys up. Bring them down. Now we're going to start hitting over here. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Need the archers to focus heavily on these wargs. Yes, we're dishing out some damage. Good work, guys. Good work. I'm gonna have you guys fall back. Ooh, shit. Probably shouldn't have done that. This is why we desperately need cavalry. Just fall back, guys. Regroup over there. Don't pursue. Let them come to us. Got their heavy infantry running too. That's good. All right, perfect. Then let's just pursue them then. Let's catch up to them. Pity we didn't get their general, because we've killed off like well over 2,500 of those troops, I would say. It's the archers there getting away, sadly. Alright, you're not gonna be able to hit those other guys. Hit these guys instead. Yeah, Legolas is super fast, so he can catch up to them easily. These dang archers are all getting away in the hundreds. Alright, we're not catching up to them, so let's go ahead and save that. And let's do Sylvan Burst. Battle. There we go. Not too bad. Archers totally dominate the battlefield. They got away with about 800 orcs. Alright, let's try to replenish the losses, because it's going to be rough trying to replace these troops. They're going to take a long time to replace, I imagine. Perfect. Mission issued. Established trade. Let me see. We already established trade with Anduin Vale.
I will guard our people.
Okay, and how long will it take? 3 turns? That's not so bad.
Elves.
Okay, save this first. Because I don't want these guys getting away.
We must bring justice to
Let's
the
give
enemy.
you... Let's see. What can we do here? Ooh, good questions. The additional ammunition would be nice. Campaign movement range, I think, would be even better. So I might do that. Yeah, I feel like this is going to make a big difference to us.
Deliver their end. We go.
Like I said, I do not want these guys getting away.
Killed.
Let's do an autosave here. We're going to fight this one manually. There we go. And I don't want to deal with that reduced visibility.
Keep your wits sharp. Find your courage.
I think what I'd like to do... We'll still utilize the checkerboard formation. In fact, what I'll do is probably this. Let's do this and then put the more heavily armored archers in the front.
Find your courage.
And then I'll put Legolas in the center here.
I will rid them from these lands. Ready yourselves?
Yeah, let's put Legolas in the back. There we go. Get some extra protection. We'll need some pretty good heavy infantry to hold the line while our archers take all the shots. Where are they up here? That's where they are. Okay. Might be better if we just... would be fast if we just march our army through these woods over there.
Elven warriors.
Ooh. Sorry, I was watching one of my friends streaming. I want to be very careful up here. I don't want to end up getting completely ambushed by these guys. Who's got this insane range? I thought someone was able to hit them now. I'm like, what? That can't be possible. Yeah, we gotta get way closer. Gonna get you guys way up here. Yep. Start putting you guys in shield wall. Fortunately, I don't think the elves have really mastered testudo formation like the dwarves, because, boy, the testudo is just great for the dwarves.
Weapons ready, elves. I will rid them from these lands.
Doing pretty good so far.
My arrows will fly true.
Actually, I'd like to get rid of these wargs over here. Focus on them a bit. Take these guys out too. Barrage, guys, barrage.
The enemy has found our concealed units.
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
Actually, let's take a look at these tier 2 archers. Never got a careful enough look at them. Looking pretty good over there. We're just completely melting these orcs. Barely losing any. We only lost 2 elves so far. And they've already lost half of their orcs, so we're butchering them. We are machine gunning these guys. Alright, let's not pursue. Yeah, they're already running. That's good.
Our general is being attacked. Keep him alive.
Who's attacking him? I think this is like heavy infantry, right? Yeah.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
My arrows will fly true. We must not waver.
Oh, these guys look pretty tough. Oh, they got some hidden units there. Okay, where are the others? I need you guys to start flanking these archers. Those shields are going to be an issue. I should try to get around them if I can. I think that's what I'll do. Let me get you guys over here. I think we took care of the wargs. I don't see the wargs anywhere. Get you two moving around the flank, so those shields are not as problematic.
Elven warriors. We must not waver.
Nope, don't pursue.
Find your courage. I will rid them from these lands.
I don't think we have to worry about them pursuing us. Any more orcs or warg riders, that'd be nice to not have to worry about that. Pause it here for a sec. There we go.
My
All right.
arrows will fly true.
Yep, they're moving in now.
Ready, elves. I will rid them from these.
The general has been killed! Excellent!
Perfect. All right, that's good. That's good. And they're routed. Wonderful.
God be good! We are moments away from victory!
I will rid them from these lands.
All archers fire on them now. We'll get these guys killed off. Alright, Legolas. I think you can start shooting again. Alright. Sylvan. And let's title this as... not too creative with these names. Second battle. There we go. Not too bad for the first couple of turns. Perfect. That's a whole orc army wiped out. Orcs and goblins alike. We didn't really lose anybody there, so I'd say let's just get some money out of this. Put the money to some good use. We can... We're gonna upgrade the ammunition. We need more ammo. And then these guys over here... Let's see. The melee attack and defense could be useful, but this is only useful in wastelands or steppe terrain, so will it be of that much use in Mirkwood? I don't know. But we do suffer more attrition damage in the wasteland. Is that what it is? Or less attrition damage. I think that's what it means. Less attrition damage. Campaign movement range is 5%. 50% less casualties from attrition suffered from mountain terrain. So this will be useful when fighting the goblins in the west. So I'm not sure this is going to be of any use to us now, because, like, we're still fighting in Mirkwood. Yeah, that only really applies to the east. And that's against the Haradrim. I think it makes way more sense to go for this for now. Shadow Banners of Yurk. Yurk Erentuin, Luin Eren Nadad. Terrible at this pronunciation. Orcs in Shadow, Ruin in turn. Yeah, let's go for that. And then apparently our spy here can get some benefits. Poisoner would be nice. Marksman. Enables assassinate, but I think I like the poison a little bit more. Oh wait. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the poison.
I will guard our people.
Okay. We'll have to... Do we have to repair anything? Yeah, we kind of do. That's not so bad. We can do that. Let's upgrade this. And then we've got some money coming in, right? I think we're okay with money. I'd say let's hold off on the troops for now. But we eventually want to start pushing for this area, so... Ooh. Yeah, we're going to have to get the troops moving now, then. Then yeah, let's start recruiting some more troops. We'll need a bigger army. I'll need to get... more Sylvan axes and spears. That's about as much as I can really do. Actually, what I might do is, once I enter this region, I might be able to hire some mercenaries. Yeah, let me just see how that turns out. We killed a lot of orcs and goblins. That's the good news. Okay, establish... Yep, we've already done that, so we got a little bit more in the treasury. Our diplomats were successful, however, during their visit to one of the woodsmen's settlements, they saw concerning activity. Some of the men take from the forest with no regard for the life around them. They clear more trees than necessary, do not use every part of the game they hunt, and tread on plants all without a second thought. If they keep this up, their actions will further diminish the already damaged forest. How should we the matter? I feel like that's going to negatively impact our relations. Let's do politely explain. And we need to get Legolas's army moving rather quickly, so I want him to start pushing onto this region.
We go.
Can't get any mercenaries yet. Alright, I'm going to see if we can just go ahead and besiege this now, because we kind of need to. We'll get some siege equipment going, and then next turn we're going to attack this village.
Elves, come with me.
Be best if we just take care of this ourselves.
They must all be killed. We must bring justice to the enemy. They must not stand.
Okay. So we gotta wait till that's done. And then where are we on the tech tree? So this will enable the construction of some more farms. And then I'll figure out what to do, because like next turn I really just want to take this, so let's focus on trying to take Thorland over here. That'd be great. And Dol Guldur, yeah, they've gone down a little bit, taken out their army. One turn, and then we're gonna start pushing in. Let's not wait too long, because we don't want to give them too much time. I'm a little worried about giving Dol Guldur too much time to regroup.
Must not stand.
Oh, this increases the melee attack and defense for all units in a parent army. Yeah, I might go for this one. That's kind of cool. Alright.
Deliver their end.
We've got some siege equipment to work with. I know we can rely on the archers to get this done. And we want to get rid of Kamul the Easterling. We'll try to make this work. Now our archers should give us a huge advantage here. Fog, let's wait. Yeah, that's good. Let's start deployment. Okay, so. Not sure where they're positioning their troops at the moment. Can't really see.
Ready, elves.
Obviously, it makes sense to have our melee troops operate the siege equipment. Do we have any other equipment, or is that it? Yeah, it might just be the rams and that's it. I don't think we really need all that much. We just got to break down the front gates, but we have to make sure we annihilate their outer defenses first. I don't see any towers over here. That could be a nuisance. Only over here will the towers be an issue, but I think we can just start breaking through on this side.
My arrows will fly true.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. Legolas can get ahead up here. That's cool.
We must not waver.
Thought we had more archers than this. Ooh, maybe we have too many spears.
Elven warriors.
Probably should have gotten more archers.
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
Now is the day to make your mark, men. Take this place, and in doing so, carve your way into the great deeds of our ancestors. Brutal in your action. Brutal.
Alright, let's see what they want to do. Not seeing any activity at the moment. Actually, oops, don't fire, don't fire. Don't fire. What are you even shooting at? Oh, crap. Whoopsies. I'm not even paying attention here. What the hell were they doing?
We must not waver.
Take out those archers quickly. I'm gonna save you guys for later. Let's bring you up a bit. What have we got over here? More archers? Yeah, light bows. Let's bring the tier 2 guys over here. We haven't lost anybody yet. That's good.
They will feel the sting of my arrows. Find your courage. Ready yourselves.
Alright, let's have you focus on these archers, take them out. You are going to start hitting these spearmen over here. Legolas, I'm going to have you start moving over here so we can try to flank them a little bit better. And then they've got... Did they not have any more guys up there? Are they all up here? Yeah, where is their bodyguard? They've got Kamul the Easterling. He's got a powerful bodyguard. I'm trying to find him. I'm hoping we don't run out of arrows before we find him.
Weapons ready, elves.
Oh, are they coming out? Oh, they might be coming out, boys. Let's move in. Hurry. Get up there.
Keep your wits sharp. Ready yourselves.
Alright, let's have you stop.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Did we take out those archers? Where'd they go? Yeah, they must have fled deeper into the area.
My arrows will fly true. Weapons ready, elves.
Alright, let's start moving in then. Oh, Legolas. Need you to hit these archers for me. I need to try to conserve our ammo. There they are. Okay.
Ready yourselves.
Yes, take out those archers.
Ready, elves.
Yeah, Legolas is almost out of ammo, sadly. Yep, I think he just spent his last shots.
Fly true. Keep your wits sharp.
Alright.
From these lands.
Gotta conserve our ammo here. Just keep hitting those archers. I'm hoping that's the last range unit they have.
Ready, elves. My arrows will fly true. Weapons ready, elves.
Alright, here we go. Start battering down the gate, boys. We've already eliminated... Yeah, we've eliminated over half of their army, so... there shouldn't be too much left to deal with. Alright. Catching them in a crossfire now. Butcher these guys. Save these guys for last.
I will rid them from these lands.
Alright, it's almost down. Gonna get these guys rushing through quickly. I don't think I have...
Deprived us of our siege equipment.
Deprived us of our siege equipment. We broke the gate down. That's
Keep your
important.
wits sharp. Ready, elves.
Alright, anxious for a fight now. Yep, this is gonna be bloody. Gotta crash through this gate here. Is there no other way to get in?
The enemy are losing their advantage.
Alright, you guys can turn around. I want you guys to start hitting these orcs up here so we can thin their ranks a bit. I'm gonna save you guys for Kamul the Easterling. Okay. Let's try to thin these ranks out before we send our boys in.
They will feel the sting of my arrows.
And just in case,
Weapons ready, elves.
if they get any ideas about sallying forth, I'm gonna bring these guys out just in case. And then we've got these guys over here too. Oh, they're getting shot at. Who's shooting him? Who is shooting at them? I can't tell. Oh, we're butchering them on the walls now. That's good.
Ready, elves. I will rid them from these lands. We
One
must
of our units can no longer fire.
Alright, where's our shock
Weapons
troops?
ready, elves. I will rid them from these lands. Find your courage.
Alright. I may have no choice but to start using you guys as well.
Keep your wits sharp. Weapons ready, elves. I will rid them from these lands.
Wish we had at least one ladder. That'd be nice. Yeah, Kamul the Easterling is still around here somewhere. Yeah, they got a lot of troops left. There must be more hiding somewhere around here. Oh! Good head chop there. That was cool. That was impressive.
Elven warriors.
Alright. Alright, we breached the gate. No more firing. Alright, let's get some more guys in here.
I will rid them from these lands. Elven warriors.
Alright, continue pursuing.
Ready yourselves.
Let's see who's still left then.
Weapons ready, elves.
There's gotta be just the general's bodyguard left somewhere around here. I'm gonna try to get my archers in here. They're the only ones left with any ammo.
I will rid them from these
The
lands.
gates are ours!
Yeah, there they are. Alright, they still got the heavy infantry. At least it's not cavalry.
Think of my arrows. Keep your wits sharp. Ready, elves.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. We need to utilize the archers to maximum effect, because this heavy infantry, they won't take as many casualties with those large shields, so we gotta hit them from the sides or from behind. With shields like that, they should be able to form some sort of testudo-like formation. Alright, got some troops in here. Let's bring you over here. Yeah, do not fire. No firing at will. Not until we get you into position. In fact, it might be best until we get some of this infantry over here. Let's get you guys up there. Alright, let's start putting you guys here. Yeah, just take that apart from me, please. Oh, whoopsies. Nope, let's slow down here. Oh, crap.
Keep your wits sharp.
Yeah, take it out, guys. Or at least just take the spot.
Weapons ready, elves.
Are we still getting shot at?
Keep your wits sharp.
Their tower has fallen! Good news!
Alright, that's good. Took care of that tower.
Keep your wits sharp. Elven warriors.
Alright, casualties are going to be pretty bad for this one. Are we not getting anybody? Oh, jeez, this is terrible. We're not landing any of our shots.
A unit has used all available ammunition. A victory point is almost within our grasp.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's make sure they're all killed off. Yeah, that's everybody. Lovely work, everybody. Good job. And we've killed off Kamul the Easterling. Their faction leader is gone. Go ahead and occupy this. We need to start repairing stuff. Focus on the food. And maybe some increased replenishment rate would be good.
Elves.
Alright, let's go ahead and end this turn. Oh, we can assign a governor now. That's good. Maybe give this to only statesmen may become governors. Alright, then we'll give it to this guy. Let me think about this one. So he's got a lot of influence. Really good authority, so that'll help with public control. He's got a lot of good stats here. Alright, what if we go with this guy? He's got some good stats too. Yeah, but these stats are not as impressive as what Ramdir is giving us. Let's do that then. Make him governor. And then your edict is going to be to focus on public control for now. Dolgador, I think, is somewhere down here. Yeah, I'm not entirely... It might be further down south. I have to check on something soon. Something smells like it's burning. Alright. Let's end this turn. Good to bad. Alright, well, we'll deal with those guys. Spider infestation. High in the bowels of Mirkwood, the children of Ungoliant spin their webs and ensnare their prey. If ignored, these spiders quickly grow in number and can soon pose a threat to your people. Shall they be purged from the forest? Oh, it's a lot of money. But I feel like purging the nest would really be effective. It's gonna hurt the treasury for a bit, but we gotta stop the corruption of Mirkwood as much as we can, so I will take the hit for now. And then some of these structures, yep, we're gonna get that one next turn. Now, I will not be able to convert a lot of this turn. I can at least focus on the fields. Yeah, because food's gonna be a problem here for... Yeah, it's not too bad. It looks pretty good. Then I just gotta figure out what to do with Legolas moving forward. Now, with Gundabad in the north, I'm a little nervous about that, because if they hit the Elvenking's halls... I mean, we have a strong garrison. That's the good news, but... I don't know how well our economy can manage getting more troops on the field. I'm hoping the dwarves can keep them at bay. Yeah, because now we're on turn 9, so... I think this is where I'm going to end it for tonight, because I'm liking where we are here. Do a backup save. 9. Perfect. Alright, well that will be it for me for tonight, because I do want to take care of a few things before heading to bed. And I want to check on where exactly that burning smell is coming from. Hopefully my apartment's not about to go up in flames. Take care, folks. Have yourself a good one.